Coming up on Mountain News this morning, an iconic staple of the Wheelwright community is coming to a close after being open for more than a decade. And soon Kentuckians who want to learn about nuclear medicine won't need to travel out of state for the courses.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning, Mountain family. My name is Amelia Lee, and a happy Thursday to you. It is January 30th, and it is 5:59. We are just 5 seconds away from 6 o'clock this morning. So that means it's time to check on in with meteorologist Megan Dusmal for a look at the forecast. And I know, Megan, we have been talking about this rain. We've been talking about some warmer temps on the horizon as well. So what can folks look forward to as we approach the weekend? I mean, what, 2 days away if you count today?
2 days away. Now, we do have the bad weather that's happening today and tomorrow, but the good news is as you approach the weekend, we'll start to clear out. We'll have those temperatures warm up and it'll be nice and dry. So, you know, you just have to get through today and tomorrow's rain, and then the weekend won't look too bad. Let's take a look at those current temperatures, though. Right now, we are in the 20s. Some places hitting that 30-degree mark this morning, looking at 36 even as you're traveling towards Pikeville. Warmest in our area, though, Jackson, 39 degrees. Now, as we head into the afternoon, though, we will see those temperatures continue to warm up, looking in the mid to upper 50s for most of the area. But take a look at Grundy. 60 degrees is that forecast high for today. Now we are looking at the clouds as they're rolling into eastern Kentucky. We'll continue to see the clouds increase as we're going through the next couple hours, and then the rain chances will start in Wayne County and move across the region, going to Wayne County, West Virginia by the end of the day. Now let's take a look at the next 12 hours. We will be warming up slowly, and we'll start to see those rain chances as we head into the afternoon. Amelia.
Thank you, Megan. One person is dead after a crash in Floyd County. It happened Tuesday in the Warco community. The Floyd County Sheriff says only one vehicle was involved. The coroner says David Spencer was killed. No other information about the crash was released. The City of Martin Fire Department is standing down. According to representatives with the Floyd County Department, they handed over their calls and requested mutual aid from surrounding departments. The stand down deals with funding the department receives and what they call inattention from Mayor Sam Howell. A news conference is scheduled for this evening at the fire department. One community space in Floyd County is closing its doors, sending mixed reaction throughout the city of Wheelwright. WYMT's Buddy Forbes has the latest.
What started as a mission to give back to the people of Wheelwright.
They needed a library, but they needed more. So we started implementing other things.
Is now closing the book on its final chapter.
Most of the people, though, are wondering, what do we do now? Where do we go to get help?
The Wheelwright Renaissance Center is packing up after 12 years, following a vote by the City Commission earlier this month, ending more than a decade of library services, after-school gaming programs, community outreach, sobriety programs, and more.
The less fortunate, if you will, that doesn't feel like they have a place to be connected because they're judged.
The city's 4 commissioners voted in favor of the facility closing its doors, saying the building has been neglected for years and the community deserves better. The commission plans to renovate the space to be used as a community center or a potential business. Commissioner Bub Tackett shared a statement saying the center was, quote, more like a poker house for medieval board or computer games. It was open way up into the night most of the time, but we came together as a board and closed it, and we are not finished with that property. We have plans for it so that everyone in town can benefit from it.
Kind of hurtful that we don't have a facility now, but and all the things we were doing, it's like, it's going to be forgotten.
But students like Cody Reynolds say they will never forget what the center brought to them. Reynolds, who has autism, found his voice through the after-school programs.
5-ish visits, just playing Ego here, it helped a lot. Like, the people here are nice. Like, they will not discriminate no matter what.
And while the center is being packed up with free books and items going out into the community for the last time, a petition is circulating asking the commission to reconsider.
No matter what, or go get this reopened somehow, some way, and fight back.
But the center's operators believe this is the end of an era.
And we've lost all that, and people are going to know it's lost, and people are going to experience it, not just now. Obviously, everybody that was directly helped by the center is going to be hurt at first, but over the years, they're going to realize what all they've lost.
In Floyd County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
With many people arguing it's all about politics, Bob Tackett says the commission believes this is the best option for the space, saying the new plan will be something for the entire community. You can see that full statement on our website, WYMT.com. Hazard Community and Technical College says it will be starting the state's only nuclear medicine imaging program. Officials say this program is launching in response to growing workforce needs in the healthcare industry in the Commonwealth. Melissa Couch is the Dean of Health and Public Services at HCTC. She says students who are accepted into this program could find a high demand and high paying job in the future.
There was a lot of interest, especially from our radiography students that were getting ready to graduate. You know, they seen this as an interest for them because that could improve their earning potential.
Couch says nuclear medicine imaging uses small amounts of radioactive materials to diagnose and treat medical conditions like cancer. Applications for the first cohort closes on May 1st. The program is set to start during the fall semester. Prevent Child Abuse Kentucky announced a new initiative called the Upstream Prevention Academy. The program will allow at least one person from each Kentucky county to be trained in the latest child abuse and neglect prevention strategies. Prevent Child Abuse America introduced the pinwheel as the national symbol for child abuse prevention. Governor Beshear included funds to support the Upstream Prevention Academy in his original budget proposal.
The idea for the academy is simple. We need more people who can recognize when a family is in need and then can step in before we see types of abuse or neglect happening.
Each graduate of the program will train on important topics like stopping child sex abuse, identifying shaken baby syndrome, and preventing abuse and neglect. Water service is restored in Whitley County. The issues began last weekend. The city maintenance supervisor says pipes across the county burst while thawing out from days of deep freeze. Whitley County Judge Executive Pat White says all service is back. Improvements were also reported in Harlan and Perry counties. Bell County is on the verge of appointing its next jailer. The judge executive confirmed with WYMT that Barbara Venable will take over as jailer following the death of her husband, Robin. A swearing-in ceremony is set to take place today at 2 on the second floor of the old courthouse in Pineville. And here are the funeral arrangements for Robin Venable. The visitation will run from 5 until 7 on Saturday at Middlesboro High School's gymnasium. A memorial service for Venable will follow immediately after the visitation. Robin Venable was 59 years old.
Today is a perfect day to buy an umbrella or rain jacket if you do not have one, because we have rain on the way. Right now it's making its way from Texas all the way up into Kentucky. Already starting to see the rain falling in western Kentucky. We still have a couple more hours until we see it here in eastern Kentucky, but the clouds definitely are starting already. Let's talk about those current temperatures though, because we are on the colder side of things this morning. Might need to spend some extra time just warming up your car before you head out. But as we head into the afternoon, this will not be the same issue because we'll warm up into the mid to upper 50s as those highs. And here's how we'll get to those high temperatures slowly but surely warming up, seeing the highs around that 3 o'clock hour. Amelia.
Thank you, Megan, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. We have more news on the way. President Trump talks about a new center for detaining migrants with plans to hold thousands at Guantanamo Bay. Plus, the new bill signed into law as his immigration crackdown expands.